Well, good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us here on NBC News Channel 13's 13 Now, your own personalized YouTube newscast. I'm your friendly neighborhood anchor, Steve Coos, joining you this evening. We're breaking down some of the top stories that we're following right now at this hour and pretty much have been following all day, and giving you a tease of what's coming up later tonight at 11 o'clock. So let's get into it. First off, the big story all week has obviously been this massive fire that happened in Gloversville. Well, we now have an arrest in the case. Remember this video? Absolutely stunning stuff. It's amazing that nobody was hurt during the firefight. Thankfully, nobody was inside the building either when this thing went up. We're now being told a 17-year-old is under arrest in connection to this massive abandoned building fire in Gloversville. These huge flames illuminated the night sky Tuesday evening. And even embers from that fire, those ignited other fires as well at buildings nearby. We had a total of 3 different structures that were damaged and completely destroyed. All those buildings are now in the process of being demolished. Police believe this teen is responsible for igniting the blaze that consumed these buildings at 102nd South Main Street in Gloversville. One of the other buildings that had to be demolished, sadly, was Adirondack Exotic Pets, a pet store. This is the picture of the teen, the 17-year-old that authorities believe caused all this. You see what's left of it right now. Demolition well underway. Everything's just a bunch of rubble, a lot of rubble, as you could imagine. The teenager was arrested after police shared that video with us. The teen was riding his bike through, and I guess somebody recognized who he was because he wasn't mysterious for long. They were able to find him. That teen is now being charged with 4 felonies. That includes burglary, criminal mischief, reckless endangerment, as well as arson. A whole load of stuff right here. The teenager is in custody of an adult, we're told, after he was arraigned last night in Fulton County Youth Court. The fire chief says demolition is now a big job for his team, and they got to do it safely. And they said battling this fire, according to the fire chief in Gloversville, one of the hardest of their entire careers out there. We're just glad nobody was hurt. 17-year-old under arrest, but because he is 17 and technically not a full adult yet, his name is not being released to us at this time. Another big story we are covering right now. You into horse racing? You like gambling a little bit on the horse race and stuff? Well, the Capital Region, we are getting ready for the Belmont Stakes. It's just about a month away right now. Up in Saratoga Springs, where they're about to be hosting the Belmont again for the second year in a row. They're wasting no time in prepping for security work. Law enforcement was out in full effect today, going through some pretty big training drills. If you were in Saratoga and you saw people acting out like this today, just know nobody was really hurt. This was all a drill that was being done with the Saratoga law enforcement agencies and other first responders. Basically, Belmont, we got to be ready for it, guys, because it is a huge event. A very big weekend at the Saratoga race course. A lot of tens of thousands of racing fans will be coming from all over the world. And of course, security was a top concern. Police and firefighters, they were pulling out all the stops today to make sure that they are safe and ready in the event of a mass casualty situation. They simulated an active shooter scenario, we're told. They, in this scenario, had to deal with a lone gunman who was located on the 2nd floor of the Paddock Bar, shooting down at innocent racing fans. Obviously, that right there would be one of the racing fans who was injured. It's a scary situation to think about, somebody armed with a weapon firing at innocent racing fans. And they really make it really come to life when they talk about, somebody sneaking a rifle into the 2nd floor of a Paddock Bar, the Paddock Bar, and raining gunfire on top of people. Again, just a scenario, something they're just training for, not really happening, but certainly pretty scary to imagine it happening if it ever did. The scenarios, the way these play out, is just a way for police and firefighters to prepare for the absolute worst, while of course hoping that it never has to happen. But it's not just the police and firefighters who are preparing for Belmont. It is going to be a very busy racing season, and we're also expecting the business community to be preparing as well. The Belmont Stakes will be at the Saratoga Racecourse June 4th through the June 8th timeframe. So mark your calendars and get ready for some absolute horse racing insanity that is about to befall us here in the Capital Region once again. Okay, if you're looking for something fun to do this weekend, we got just the event for you, especially if you like cars. Muscle cars, to be exact. Yeah, take a look at this. The vintage car lovers unite. You'll want to be in Colonie this weekend because they're hosting the Tri-City Muscle event. This is the first time that Colonie is hosting Tri-City Muscle. It is the Spring Fling Indoor Car Show at the Colonie Center. It is going to be showcasing more than 40 classic, vintage, and muscle cars. There's going to be 30 local vendors as well, and a trunk load of activities for kids and adults of all ages. And if you love cars, this is going to be the place to be. Again, Colonie Center this weekend for the Spring Fling Indoor Car Show and Tri-City Muscle. The event will be raising money as well for some great causes. They're raising money and awareness for the American Cancer Society, making strides against breast cancer. Again, all of it happening during normal mall hours, Friday through Sunday. So you want to go see some awesome cars, Colonie Center, that is the place to check out. Kids of all ages love that kind of stuff. I mean, I got a son who's 7 and a little daughter who's 4.5. They don't know anything about cars. Other than that, they love looking at cool cars. So Colonie Center with the Spring Fling Indoor Car Show, that is the place to be. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Go to it. That is it for us here at NBC 13 Now. Coming up at 11, we got some rain coming on the way. And the indoors is probably where you want to be because we got a lot of rain. It's about to hit us in the next week or so. All days, all 7 days right now. Our forecast looks absolutely miserable. If you want to find out how bad it's going to get, tune in at 11 o'clock over on NBC News Channel 13. That's where you're going to see me and meteorologist Rachel Teedy. We will catch you there. But if it's too late, you got to go to bed. I got kids. I understand. We will see you tomorrow. So make it a great night and a great day later. Peace.